are one of the group of people who really surprised me. Like, everybody, it just let me know that there's so many people here that rap, so many people here that have talent. And J Book played your music and was like, "This is my favorite rapper, my favorite rapper at my video shoot." Like, was really pumping you up, giving you all this love, and you showed a lot of love. So, tell just in general, how old are you? Where do you stay? Where you from? Like, tell the people.
I just turned 20. I moved down to Atlanta, but I moved back down because I still got a little bit of family down here. I'm from across the tracks, Bowman, Garrison, from the 1-5.
West. Okay, so I asked you that because I listen to all your music. I listened to all of the projects that you had up, and I feel like you are the voice of where you come from. And do you feel like other people feel that way about you, like through your music?
I mean, it's a couple people that say that. But I try like they tell me I'm too humble, like because I still carry myself like a regular nigga. Like I still like when I go to the mall, like I go to the store, I go by myself, and everybody tell me I need to stop doing that because, and I see why they say it because it's like certain places I will go, and like certain people they will like run up on me like they know me and they wanna dap me up like. What's up, bro? And I'm not an unfriendly person. Like I dap you up, but I'm from the street, so it's like certain stuff you just don't do. Like you don't just run up on me super aggressive, then you wait till you get up on me, or try to test me and see if I live what I'm rapping.
Right. Yeah. No. I agree. You are very talented. Like when I say when I started listening to your music at the shoot, I was in shock, and you were saying that everybody else was rapping. When did you realize, like, okay, like I'm good at this? Like, have you had that moment yet?
Yeah, like I always love music. Like I always been a music person, whether it was band or playing piano. But I really didn't start like I always rap, but I really didn't get serious until I'm gonna say like ninth grade. That's when I really started hitting the studio because at first I started recording out my clubs with the laptop and the iPhone earphones. That's how it all started. And then it just went up from there once people started feeling, because at first I wasn't feeling myself.
Right.
But then it took me a while because I tried to not sound like nobody else here. Like I try to have my own sound. So it kind of make it hard for anybody to try to copy my sound or anything. Like, because a lot of people, they tell me I don't even sound like I'm from here.
Yeah, you don't.
So,
I agree with that.
Yeah, it took me a little minute. But, yeah, I feel like, it really didn't start taking up until I was about 16.
So when you started writing, do you do like a lot of freestyles, or do you write? How does it go for you?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know how to freestyle. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I punch in. So like I say like everything is off the dome, but I don't know how to freestyle straight through. So like I say one line and then stop and then start from right there, and that's what make my sound so unique though.
Yeah, no, it's definitely unique. So since that's how you make music, do you make a lot of songs at once? It seems like you have a lot of music, especially because you've been doing it for so long.
It depends on how I'm feeling when I go to the studio. Like I had good days and bad days. Some days I go in it because, like I said, I don't be writing nothing. Like I write sometimes, but most of the time I don't write. So like I have my bad days where I'm just having a bunch of brain fucks, and I have a 6 hour session, and it take me the whole 6 hours to finish one song. Or I finish one song and just now getting started on the second song, and then on my good days I have a 6 hour session and run through 6 songs.
Oh my goodness. So when do you have all of this time to make all these songs? Like, what does your day look like? What does a day in the life look like for you?
Uh, I mean, I wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, everything you need to do before you leave the house. And after that, I go make my money. I'm gonna just say that. So I really like. I can fit anything into my schedule for real. Like, I'm just a very free person.
Okay, that's great. No, I had no hassle booking you. That was great.
Yeah, I'm never doing nothing. Like if I'm not outside or if I'm not in the studio, I'm really not doing nothing.
Okay, cool. Who do you listen to? Who are you listening to right now, music wise?
Like from here or just like in general.
In general.
Um, Roddy.
Okay.
My man Project Quan.
Mm-hmm.
Who else I'm listening to right now? I really don't be listening to nobody but the gang though. Like I listen to a couple rappers, but like I don't really listen to nobody. I
Mm-hmm.
barely ever listen to my music, believe it or not. Like once I drop a song, like I will keep listening to it constantly,
Mm-hmm.
but after I drop a song or I drop a video, I won't listen to it again. Like it'll come in, like if it plays, I'll listen to it. But other than that, I really don't be playing my own music.
Okay. So are you on all platforms? I see you on Apple Music and you have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of content on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, everything on all platforms, everything.
Okay, cool. So something else I noticed with the three projects that you have on Apple Music, the first one you have a bunch of features. You have great people on there. You got Millie Lowe, you got Corn on there, a couple others. Your second project, I don't think you had any, and then your last project you only had one, which I think was Low. Was that on
Uh,
purpose? Was that like you figuring out that you wanted to have a project with no features versus having more
uh,
features?
when I first started rapping, it's like I could only like my songs wouldn't go past like a minute and some change. So like the first
Mm.
project, it was all features. But Millie Lowe, that's on he on every song. That's my big cousin. He got killed last month, a couple days after my
Mm-hmm.
birthday. So it's like
He said.
I try to keep his name alive by because he was rapping too. He really didn't take off with the rapping. So when I do songs, I use clips from videos of him, or like if I found an engineer that had his songs and he sent me his songs, so I tell him to send me like his straight
Mm-hmm.
vocals and I would put him on the song to make it sound good. But my first project, it was all features because I couldn't finish songs by myself. So that was that.
Okay.
Then the second project, that's when I really started getting the hang of not really needing no features. The second project, it was just like, oh, he hard. I think I want him on the song.
Mm.
Then the third one, I only had one feature, and that was with Low because we never had a song. I known Low for a couple years now. We just
Mm.
now making a song.
Okay. Do you like when you are doing these features? Are y'all recording together most of the time, or do you send it to them?
Nah, it'd be like either I send them the verse or they send me the verse. Or
Okay.
like if we can't if neither one of us got an open verse, we'll just be on the you book a session, I pull up.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's what's up. So let's start with talking about the Bad Cut Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you at mentally when you put that together? That's your first project out. It is fire.
Mm.
Where was your head at when you made all those songs? What was that whole experience like, especially because you did have so many collabs?
Um. So it was it was just like a lot of street knowledge put in the music, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
because like I come from a family, a gang member, so it's like I kind of grew into it. That's where the name Bad Hood Baby comes from. So it's like all of the songs on that project was like all of the knowledge I ever learned in the streets. I just put it in the lyrics and made it sound good, so that like other dudes from the streets could feel what I'm saying.
Right. Do you have a favorite song on there?
On the Back Hood Baby,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, what's the name of that song? It's called Some More. That's my favorite song.
Okay.
Cause that was the first. That was the very first song I made when my cousin got killed. So that'll always be my favorite song.
Okay, cool. And then your second one is Talk of the Hood, but Hood is spelled a little different. So explain that to the people here.
Oh, so Hood is neighborhood. So 60 Crip. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where Hood H6OD. So 60s Hood. So that's like we everybody knows that gangs they stretch all across the nation. So it's like I get a lot of phone calls from my music from other people that's Crip, and they will call me. They would be in different states, and they tell me, "Oh, they talking about my music here, there, everywhere."
Mm-hmm.
So that was like that's when one of my homies they told me they like yo you really the talk of the hood, like they really talking about you all over the place. Like everybody, it is a lot of important people. There's a few important people that know your name, so that's when the
Mm-hmm.
name hence talk of the hood.
That's where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you were just in the process of putting all of this together, this second project, where was your head at for this one? Was it like I'm next level? I know you said you now you're getting a little buzz, people are talking about you. Like, how did that make you feel?
With the Talk of the Hood project,
Yeah.
um, I mean, like I said before, I'm so humble. It's like my homeboys, they tell me all the time, they be like, yo, like you need to start
That's
carrying
really
yourself
the
like
vibe
this.
I get, because I'm like, this is not light. This is not, small stuff.
Like they pretty much be telling me like, not saying I need to go Hollywood, but it's like a certain way I gotta move now. But I'm a knucklehead, so I don't be listening. So it's like I see a random like I be like I said I be in a mall random nigga be like yeah yo D or like I be somewhere and it be like everybody got to wear masks now. I done had dudes run up on me in ski mask, they just stare at me for 5-10 minutes. Then he be like yo I seen you, yeah I heard your music shorty, you hard. Then he be like ain't your name D? You be rapping? I be like yeah you hard yo. But it's like I don't carry it like that. I still carry myself like I'm just a regular person.
Mm. Do you think that also, like, you living in different states, do you feel like that also played a part in it, just being in other circles and meeting other people?
Like what you mean?
Since you lived in Atlanta for some time, you lived here for some time, busy cities.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I get the same. I mean, I feel home in both states because like the energy down there is amazing. It all depends on who you go around and stuff like that. And like I only hang around dudes older than me. That's why like I'm up there mentally like with the older dudes because I grew up around them. I never grew up around people my age. So it's like I really get the same energy from both cities, and I move the same way in both cities. Like I still walk up and down the street by myself, stuff like that.
Okay, we can move on to Trench Melodies.
Mm-hmm.
That came out this year. How long did it take you to put Trench Melodies together?
Oh wow. Because so I was saying like I got certain engineers I go to because I'm bougie when it comes to my sound because I really don't use auto tune a lot. Like that really just be my voice. So it's like I would try out different engineers because I was really going heavy with the compound at first, studio compound. But it's like some of the engineers just didn't know how to do their job right. Like I get the songs back and the songs just sound terrible. Like the songs is ass. So it's like I just spent all that money to get this back. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to them no more. So I went to a different studio. I forgot what it's called. I know it's out. It's out the county though. It's called Treetop Studios or something like that. And the nigga, he was doing my songs, but nobody else peeped the whole time we in the studio. He on FaceTime with an actual, because he not an engineer, he's a producer. He just make beats. So the whole time we in the studio, he on FaceTime getting directed by a nigga on the phone how to do my songs, how to mix songs, because he didn't know what he was doing. So my songs, he sent me my songs. I'm like, yo, these songs is terrible, bro. Like then you showed up to the session lead. So it's like I paid almost $300 for nothing. But then that's when I really I record a lot of my songs with my man Nate 410 Nate. He was booked up at the time, I think. Or I think he was out of town, I can't remember. But I finally went to him though. Like we finally locked in and I booked like a 4-hour session. And I did that like 2 times that whole week, and then that's when I bust out the whole tape. Cause I been had a drop date, but the tape wasn't done because he kept messing my songs. So like I was so mad, like messing up my songs is like playing with my money. So it was like I was super pissed off. Like when I got the songs, I'm just sitting there like I'm ready to cry because I'm like, yo,
it's not it,
right? And it's like the songs got to be perfect. Like it can't be no accidents, no accidental words, or nothing like that. Like I like my songs to be perfect.
Right. So how do you feel about music, Baltimore music specifically, with the state that it's in right now? We just had this pandemic. We have some people put music out. We have some people not putting music out. What do you think about it? What's your personal opinion on it?
I feel like we got the wave right now. Okay. Honestly. Especially like the young and upcoming rappers, like we all got the wave right now. Cause it's like everybody lit. Everybody turned the whole pandemic. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for the ones that I do see. The whole pandemic, everybody just been, you feel me, running it up for real. And they popping out now, and like you really don't gotta post all your business, but now like they didn't got themselves in that position where they can do it. So I really feel like we all got the wave right now.
Do you feel like it pushed? Do you feel like it pushed you more, or do you feel like you was already kind of going harder?
Most it definitely did though, cause like um I'm not I'm still local. Like I'm hot in certain places in different states, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like I'm not where I want to be. So I mean, like when I see like when Brody just got recently signed, like I was
Mm-hmm.
excited, like it was me that got signed for. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh
That was a good day. That was huge. I feel like everybody felt that.
yeah, definitely, definitely. So it's like when I wake up and I see other artists, even if they got more of a name than me, when I see that they go up, it just be like it
Mm-hmm.
motivate me more or make me happy to be like, yeah, they from my city, we from the same city, we done been through the same struggle. It's a good thing that they made it out because everybody deserves to make it out.
Yeah, I agree. Do you have a favorite rapper of like all time, old, young, whoever? Like, do you feel like you have one, or like you said, you think you and your crew is all you listen to?
Like from here or just like any rapper.
Anywhere, anybody.
I feel like when I first started rapping, it was I guess it would say like Lil Baby and Quando is what like it really pushed me,
Mm-hmm.
especially Quando, because it's like you can't be a gang member and to be trying to sing it at the same time, and somebody take you seriously, they gonna be like, this nigga soft as shit, he be singing, but he in a gang. So it's kind of like that kind of motivated me, and I'm just like, niggas started standing a lot once I started dropping more music. They like, oh, he do a bunch of humming and moaning in his songs, but it's like the real ones, they really listen to it and catch it and be like, oh, he said this, I felt that. So it's
Mm,
like it I don't care. I got my own sound.
right.
And I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody. Like niggas still say that to this day. They be like, "Oh yeah, that nigga sounds soft. He's singing in his music." Like, hey, if that's how you feel, brother. I mean, hey,
So if you could tell yourself, like when you were first starting out making music, if you could change anything or give yourself any piece of advice, what would it have been?
nothing. I would have done everything the same way.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like my music is based off of everything I've been through or I'm going through. So like I say a certain line, like is like everything I say is real. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
fabricate nothing. I'm not gonna try to make nothing sound good or none of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everything that I say is really from personal struggle, something I've been through, or something somebody around me been through. Cause like everything I've been through, even some of my uncles, they done sat me down and they told me like, you can use that to your advantage. Don't you know how they always tell you don't let it what don't break you or make you.
Mm-hmm.
So I use that to my advantage. So all of everything that I've been through, good or bad, I put it in music. When I'm going through something, I don't vent to nobody because I don't like talking about my personal problems because it's like, what can you do to help
You
me
did
that's
help
going to
me.
make me feel better? So I could be heated, like on fire, and I would just book a studio session. That's how that play out. So like a
Mm-hmm.
lot of my good music comes out when I'm going through stuff. Like, and I done had homeboys tell me like, even my man No Saving, he like, damn, maybe you need to stop being mad more because that's when your best music come out. And it just made me laugh though, cause it's the truth though. Like a lot of my best music come out when I'm upset. And you can
Mm-hmm.
like if you listen to my music enough, you can hear the difference between when I'm bullshitting on a song and when I'm actually going through something because you can feel it. Because like I put emphasis on certain words and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, no, I feel that. I was just having a conversation with somebody I know about introducing music therapy. It's a lot of people out here who naturally they'll go listen to a song, or if they make music, they'll make music when they feel a way about something, and that's therapy. So that's dope and that's important. So you just put out um Trench Melodies. Do you
Mm-hmm.
have anything coming up? It's about to be summertime. We're about to be outside. Can we get a
I
sneak peek?
got a lot of songs, like even songs that I didn't drop. So I'm about to drop a lot of videos. Like I just dropped the snippet, but I try to post with the Instagram algorithm and like when I post up
Yeah,
there, it do a lot of numbers. None of my stuff don't ever do nothing under 3,000, but I guess it was because of the clip, like the certain clip that I used for my video. Nobody was really feeling it, so I'm gonna wait till I get the whole video and post another clip. So I'm ready to drop a bunch of videos.
okay. Do you have the same person that does all of your videos?
Yeah, my man Snacks. Shout out my man Snacks. Relentless Precision Media. He shoot all my videos.
Yeah, you have really good videos. Everything is really good quality that I've seen
Yeah,
from
and
you.
I'm trying to switch it up though, cause like I even talked to a lot of real A&Rs and actual labels, and they told me like they feeling me. The only thing is when I shoot videos, it just can't be a bunch of niggas jumping around on the block. So like
You gotta switch it up.
when I shoot videos now, I try to make it like I'ma still have my homeboy and the gang gonna be in the video regardless, because when I go, they going up with me. So like I try to make my videos like more so movie like now. Like they gotta have they have a storyline to them now. I guess it's not a bunch of just everybody jumping around, everybody flashing guns and all that. We don't do that no more. Ain't nobody flashing money, no none of that. Probably in a video every now and then, but like every video, you're not gonna get nowhere with that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think video culture is coming back. Like 106 and Park was really big for music videos. I think that's coming back now. We all at home. Everybody's on YouTube now. You know, everybody's looking for visual content. So music videos, they gotta be to par now. They can't just, you can't stick with the basics.
Yeah, you gotta have a storyline in your video now. It's just trash. Like that's and the labels they gonna keep it. They gonna keep it super blunt. They don't care about. They not trying to hurt your feelings. They say it. It's just like the truth just might hurt your feelings because they just so raw with it. They will tell you like this shit is garbage. Like as soon as they see one gun, oh yeah, this shit garbage. It's no storyline to it. Y'all just jumping around, waving y'all guns around.
Was there ever a time where you dropped something and the response you got, like, you weren't expecting it or overwhelmed you, whether it was a video or a song?
The Ratties video.
Okay.
Like, because the way that video was, it was just on some. I'm bored. I want to shoot a video today. So like, once I really said, I dropped the video, and then I watched the numbers, and the numbers was just slow. Like I watched them on the computer, like watching the whole chart, and I'm just like, that's not what I'm looking for. And I took the whole video down. A lot of people was mad about it, but like, and people be telling me like, it don't matter if I don't like music, somebody else might like it, but I don't care. I'm not gonna drop anything if I don't like it, because I might listen to it and then catch an attitude about it. Like I had songs like that, and I deleted them completely out my phone and all of it.
So you always been like that?
Yeah, like I'm bougie about everything. Like all my homies, some of these be like, "Oh, you wouldn't even think you were hood, nigga. You just so bougie." I don't care. I like stuff a certain way. It's not even about being bougie. I just like stuff done a certain way, or like it's either my way or the highway for real.
Yeah, no, it definitely has to be right. Um, is there anybody else, whether it's local or mainstream, that you would one day want to collab with to make music?
I mean, I'm open to collab with anybody, but like right now, like I say
anybody, like even for years down the road, like eventually.
I was supposed to like a couple months back. I was supposed to do a song with Quando, but like that whole King Von situation happened. Like even I was getting death threats. I swear to God.
Oh no!
Like I was at it was a true story. I was at my man. We was at Quan video shoot. It was for his song Asking, and we were shooting a video, and I got a FaceTime call, and I'm like, who is this? I answer the phone, and it's Quando. He rapping to me. He know who I am. He's listening to my music. He fuck with my music. So I'm like, all right. So then it's like, like a couple weeks down the road, I wake up, and this nigga's calling me, telling me like, yo, why your man's killed Von? And I'm like, huh? And that's when the whole situation going down. Then I wake up, I got like 90 plus message requests, and niggas tell me they gonna kill me too. I'm like, I don't even know what y'all talking about. Like even my people's down the line, he was like, yeah, because I had posted a little bit the screen recording of me and Quando on FaceTime, and I was like, when y'all want this feature, he was like, no, take that shit down. These niggas sending death threats. I'm like, all right.
Oh my goodness.
But other than that, I really will lock in with anybody. I'm not no Hollywood nigga. I really don't even charge for features. I don't. Like a nigga text me, they be like, yo, you hard, bro. They be like, yeah, you hard, bro. We should lock in. I'd be like, send me an open verse. Some niggas be bluffing though, and then when niggas that do bluff, they now I'm gonna charge you for a feature just on the rip, but you being a dickhead, like. Okay, because I'm giving you the opportunity. I do not charge for features. Like I'm saying this on live that I don't charge for features. I do not charge for any features at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like I lock in with anybody. If you hard, I'ma definitely lock in with you. The only thing is, with certain features, I procrastinate because, like I said, I don't be writing. And like when I do features, I try to base my verse off what you just said in your verse. So like it take me a little second. Like who on him? My man's Nas to tell you, he sent me a song like 3 months ago. He just now getting the song like a couple days ago. I'm just now sending him the song.
Oh man.
But yeah, I do features with anybody. Like nigga, damn, they be like, yeah, send me a verse. I be like, no, you send me a verse because I don't be having open verses or nothing. I had to text my man's Nate, and if he busy, then I can't get no open verse. Mm-hmm. Or like we had just had to hit the studio together. But I do not charge for features at all. Cause like I feel like even once I go mainstream though, I won't charge for features, and if I do, it won't be a lot of money. Like I work with any budget for real, because I know a lot of people don't be having one. Like a lot, especially a lot of artists now in this game, they don't be having the money to push their music like they do.
Yeah.
Like I didn't met a couple youngins, and it's like they record off their phone and stuff like that because they don't got the budget to hit studios. It don't matter if the studio cheap or not; they just don't got the budget.
Yeah, talk a little bit more about that. Like, when in your span of making music did you realize how much money has to go into marketing and pushing things and packaging it up right? When did you realize that? Because a lot of people, talent is one thing, but you still got to sell.
Right. It was like you gonna spend at least about, I think all together, I just spent over, like, and I'm not even bullshit, I probably done spent over $50,000 into my whole music, everything, shooting videos, studio sessions, traveling state to state, because I have no manager, I have no management. Like, I got my homeboys behind me, and like I have a homeboy who like
it's a lot of money.
Like, I have homeboys who will be like, "Oh yeah, I'm his manager," but I don't have a manager at all. So it's like I do everything on my own. I don't got nobody putting no money in enough, and everything that I do it with my own money. Because I'm the type of nigga, I feel like I want to do everything on my own, because I don't want to fall up with somebody and they feel like, "Oh, I did this, that, and the third.
I did this for you. I did that for you."
Because I'm like, this guy, he one of them. I done had people do that too. I done had, like, they'll probably put up, like, I have all the money for a video. She'd be like, yo, you got another $20 to pay the video, man. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, because I paid for this nigga video. And I'm like, you didn't. You gave me $20. That's a haircut. So it's like, I do everything on my own. Like, when I travel, because I don't get on planes, I'm scared of heights. So it's like, I can't.
Really? You have to get on a plane?
Yeah, I'm afraid of heights. Like, every time I go to Atlanta, I get on the bus, and that's an 18-hour drive.
Oh, my God.
But it give me time, like, it give me time to write music, though. But, like, yeah, I got a real bad anxiety of heights, and I look out that window, and I probably lose my marbles.
Oh, no. You going to have to fly. What you going to do when it's time to go to L.A.?
And that's crazy, because I'm planning a trip there. So it's like, because, like, with the whole Talk of the Hood thing, people from down there, they want to meet me. I got to come down there. So it's like, I got to plan a trip. I'm planning a trip to go down there in, like, June. So I'm going to have to get on the plane.
Yeah, go to sleep. Like you said, go to sleep.
I swear to God, I will take a Benadryl or something so I can fall asleep before the plane takes off.
No, yeah, you got to get over that. You can't drive to L.A. You can't drive to L.A. Oh, no.
It's not that, and then I'll be telling my mother that, because I really don't talk to a lot of my family no more now. So it's like the only family I do got is my mother and my siblings. And she live all the way up Dallas, Texas. She be like, I haven't seen my mother in like 2 years. She like, when you gonna come down here? I'm like, because we just back talking. So it's like, she don't know that I'm ready to come down there. I'm planning a trip down there, probably Mother's Day or her birthday. So I'm gonna just surprise. I'm gonna text my little brother, tell him to send me the address. But, like, I've never been on a plane. She be like, how are you afraid of heights and you is a height? I be like, I don't know. I know I'm afraid of heights, though.
A Johnson family vacation to Cali. Yeah, you're going to have to pack it up. It's going to take you some time to get over there. You got to get over there. Did your mother know you rap?
Yeah, she one of my biggest fans.
I was about to ask how she feel about it.
Yeah, she when I first started rapping, she really wasn't. I'm not gonna say she didn't like my music. She just wasn't feeling the background, because she like all of her brothers from the streets, and she don't want something to happen to me.
That's to be expected.
But it's like, she knew it was inevitable though that I was going to fall victim, not say like fall victim to the streets, but I was going to end up at least doing a little bit of something in the streets because my father wasn't around. So it was like the only people I had to raise is my uncles, and all my uncles were street dudes. They were all felons, killers, drug dealers, gang members. So it's like that's all I was raised around. But they kept my head on straight. Like I dropped out of high school. I had to go to summer school. I still graduated on time, but I dropped out though. They helped me graduate. They keep me out of trouble. Like they be like, if you're gonna be in the streets, do it a certain way so that you don't end up in jail or that you don't end up dead. So it's like I'm a street dude, but I'm smart about it. Like they be like, if you going to do this, you gonna do that, you gonna sell this, or you gonna do this. Make sure you do it this way so that you don't get yourself caught up, or you won't get yourself in no kind of trouble. So it's kind of, I feel like that's what deferred me from a lot of other street dudes though, cause niggas just be doing anything. I'm gonna just say that they do anything.
I believe it.
So I try to.
Go ahead, my bad.
I don't know. I just feel like niggas do anything, but I feel like I'm different from everybody else because I do my own thing. Like even though I'm a street dude, I do it a certain way because I don't want to get caught up.
Do you feel like the music helps? Do you feel like the music keep you busy?
Yeah, I feel like it keep me out of trouble. It keep me busy. Like even when I was in high school, I was in a marching band. I went to Emerson, so I was in a band. I was on the drum line. That kept me out of trouble. And the only reason I joined the drum line was to keep out of trouble. I knew how much trouble I would get in if I didn't have some extracurricular to do on my free time.
Right. Yeah, that's most people. I know. When I was in school, I had a million after school activities. Like I was at school all day, and it was literally come home, eat, and go to sleep and do it again.
I hated school. I'm glad I'm done with it. I was super antisocial. I rarely have. The only friends I had was the band members. I didn't have no friends. I was still rapping though. This is when I was still rapping, so like certain people knew me, but like I was just like I was a band geek in high school. That's how I carried it. I didn't want nobody to know what I was doing outside school. Like people heard my music, but other than that, I wanted people to think, "Oh yeah, he a band geek." Because I'm not going to try to throw my character like, oh, yeah, I'm a street nigga. I'll be in the street.
Oh, yeah, no. That's corny.
I hate niggas like that. Like, relax, sir.
So what do you do in your free time when you're not making music? Do you eat a lot? Do you watch TV? What is your claim to fame?
If I'm not in the studio, I mean, I'm always in the studio, but when I'm not in the studio, I'm 9 out of 10, I'm playing the game.
Oh, you play the game. What games you play?
Call of Duty or GTA. Okay. Or like I'm sleep because I barely ever get sleep. So because I'm always up 25/8 ripping and running, or I'm writing music. So it's like I really don't ever sleep, so I don't do nothing. But if I'm not writing music, if I'm not in the studio, I'm probably playing the game or sleep.
That's funny. Do all your friends play the game with you?
Yeah, most of them when they not busy because they all do it. We all do our own thing. We all make money some way. It's not one man in the crew that don't got some type of job or not doing nothing with themselves. And if it's not, you gotta get the boot. Like, cause you can't have no dead weight. You can't have no shitballs around. Like, everybody got to be doing something. You got to bring something to the table, or you got to be doing something for yourself. Like, we got homeboys in the streets. We got homeboys they from the streets, but they businessmen. Like, they can throw a suit and tie on and negotiate something, stuff like that. Like, every homeboy in my crew, we a small circle. Like you watch my videos. It's a lot of niggas in the video, but like out of all them niggas in the video, I probably only hang with like three or four of them out of my whole day. The rest of them is just when I see them, what's up, bro? Everybody doing something. Everybody, you got producers, rappers. There's 2 rappers in the group. We got 2 producers. My man Ty right there. We got No Signal. You feel me? Everybody doing something with themselves. There's nobody just sitting around not doing nothing. We done had dudes like that, and we told them, like, you gotta go. And now they carry it like we beefing. It's not even that. You didn't have nothing going for yourself. You're not getting no money. All you want to do is sit around all day.
Right.
And it's no excuse because you can make money any kind of way right now. You scamming, you got jobs, drug dealers. You could literally do anything to make money right now in this pandemic. You can do anything. You're going to make money off of it.
That's true. Are they harsh critics on your music? or are they yes men?
No, they definitely harsh critics. Like, and I like that. I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm butting my head like, yeah, this hard. And they be like, yeah, it's hard. It's been times I've been in the studio and I be like, I think I'm feeling this. And my homeboy take me like, no, dummy, like this shit hard. And I like that though. Like, I laugh at it or I feel some type of way at that time, but I be like, I like that because somebody gotta tell me about my music. I don't want everybody just be like, oh yeah, he hard, just the dick ride and all that. No, like really tell me tell me how you really feel. I'm not gonna get mad. Just tell me how you feel about the song. And I do it like I send a song in the group chat and whoever vote the most, like you like this song, whoever if it got more yeses or no's, that'll depend on if the song gets put on a project or if I drop it.
That's good, and that's hard for an artist because people are sensitive about anything that they make. If you make or create anything, people are sensitive about it. So that's good that you're able to.
You cannot be sensitive at all. You cannot be sensitive when you're doing music. When you can't be sensitive at all in any type of business, you cannot be sensitive because it's gonna be some harsh critics. Like I deal with fake pages all the time. I deal with rumors all the time. Like it'd be females I never met from a can of paint saying we did this, that, and the third. I'd be like, what? No. It's niggas I never met saying they know me or they did this, that, and the third to me. And I'm like, no. And it's just like, you cannot, like, being a rapper is not for the weak, especially if you're in a relationship. It is not for the weak. Like, I've been in relationships and fake pages or text the females I'm dealing with, or they have somehow find them. I don't know how. And then it just caused a whole bunch of drama. And I'm just like, what? I had a happy, they like, oh, yeah, this girl said she know you. I'm like, I don't know her. I don't know these people.
Oh my god.
I stay to myself literally. Even my homeboys will tell you, it be days when my homeboys will call me and I won't answer the phone because I like to spend a lot of time by myself. Like I'm sitting in my car by myself right now. I just like spending a lot of time by myself. Like I have my days when I want to be around people. But other than that, I'm very antisocial. I don't even know how I got the friends that I got right now. I don't know how them niggas deal with me. They'll call me or like I finally put me like, damn nigga, like it's 7:40. I'm just now coming outside. I know they gonna cuss me out when I see them. Like, man, you been in the house all day. Like, I just don't be wanting to be bothered sometimes.
That's understandable.
And they understand it though. They just be like, cause they know like when I come around, it's gonna be a vibe. But like some days I just like to be by myself to get my thoughts together. Because I really, like I said, I talk to my homeboys about my issues, but other than that, I like to get my headspace together before I be around anybody.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the same way. That's important because that is what you put out is you're going to get that back. So you can't go out there and you're not feeling, 100%.
Yeah, and I'm like, I swear, I'm one of the most genuine people anybody will ever make. Like, my homeboys will tell you, it don't matter. If I will give you anything, just ask for it. Like I stand on loyalty, like I stand on being genuine. Like I'm a very genuine person. It could be the first time I ever met you, and you would tell me something. If like I would try to help you to my best. If I got it, you got it too, and that's how I carry with all my homies. If I got it, they got it too. If I got $500 and we all on a trip and don't nobody else got no money, we got $500. I carry it like that. If my homeboy needs some shoes, I'm gonna buy him some shoes, or I got hella shoes, I give a nigga a pair of shoes. I got hella clothes. I got clothes with the tag still on it. If somebody needs something, they got it.
That's what's up. And they are going crazy in these comments saying, one of a kind. It's so sweet. They saying do it over for the song.
That's really how it be like.
And vice versa. Exactly.
Like, certain songs I really got it like. I swear to God, I got like 3 or 4 songs I done did about 6 times already because like I wasn't feeling it. And I would really keep recording the song, but then not saying I give up, but I'd be like, fuck it. And I would like that like the verse from that song, I would recycle it onto a different beat. Like I got songs like that. I got certain songs where I got the same verse on it a couple times until I find that right melody that go with that beat. That go with that verse that I just said.
What's the first song on Trench Melodies?
What was the first song?
What's the first song on there? Can you shout out who did your beats again? Because you literally have a saxophone.
My man, no signal. My man,
that
no
beat
signal.
Is so crazy.
My man, no sick. It was G5. That's the
Yes,
song.
yes, G5. Yes, I kept posting it
Because
because
that's when
I was like, what?
I was going through like a super bad depression one day, and I like my man No Signal. I talked to him about everything. Like, believe it or not, me and No Sig, we just met like a couple months ago, and you would think we known each other for years. Like, I could text him and be like, bro, like I'm ready to just give up, bro. And like he had just, you feel me? We a rat to each other. You would think we known each other for years. And like one day he was just like, hey yo, he sent me like 6 beats. He like, hey yo, just go crazy. I know your head fucked up. Just go crazy, bro. And he sent me G5, and I'm in the studio, and I'm like, yo, I even got the vlog. I still got the vlog. I was like, yo, that saxophone. If you
the beat is the beat is crazy.
You hear kids playing in the background and all that. And I'm like, how did you do this?
How did you even? Yeah, and you did just that. You definitely went in on that song. I was like,
that was actually one of the songs that the nigga messed up on the it was that song and the song I Mean It that I did. It was called I Mean It. He messed up G5 in that song, but everybody was like, G5 sound kind of cool how it was. I just didn't like it myself, but I still liked how I put the song together, so I still dropped.
I think it was put together. Yeah, I think it was put together really well.
It's the way I put it together that kept it cool. But other than that, I didn't like the song. He didn't mix it properly, or none of that. And he still DM me to this day and be like, bro, let's lock in. I'm at a new studio. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm never
working with you no more. Sorry.
I'm surprised he not on this live, but like, I tell a nigga like, nah, bro, I don't even want to work with you no more. You had your one chance. Like, once you get one chance to show me how nice you is when it comes to doing my songs, and then you blow it, like. But I think that's everybody's favorite song.
You can't mess that up.
I think that's everybody's favorite song on that G5. I think that's everybody's favorite song right now.
I like FaceTime too. Talk a little bit about FaceTime. I know you write so many songs, and you probably like, but
FaceTime, I didn't write FaceTime. That was when I went to what studio was that? Ty, the nigga Ty. It's a studio. I think that's Bel Air Road. It's over east. I know a lot of the known rappers go there. Like YG Tech go there a lot. Cause my man No Signal recommended him, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to him. So I went to him, and it's like, the song was like, how can I put it? It's like pretty much the whole plot of the song was, don't call my phone if you don't need nothing. Is you copping the Bible and know like the waste time? Like, don't call my phone if you don't want anything. Don't call me what you doing. Nothing. Oh, all right. Don't call me if you don't want anything. That's what Hitman Studios. That's what it's called. Don't call me.
Hitman Studios. Yeah.
Don't call me if you're not trying to. If it's not making me money or somebody dying, do not call me. Even my homeboys know that. Like, don't call me unless it's important or it's making me money.
It makes sense. I agree. If you can't put it in the text, if you can put it in the text, then do that, please.
Right? Like, yeah, like. Certain stuff, like, people call me for shit they could text me about. Like, don't call me, yo, yeah, I'm ready to pull up on you. All right. Like, you could have texted me that, bro. I probably wouldn't have responded, but still pull up. I got the message.
That is funny. And do you remember your song, Rider?
Oh, yeah.
I like Rider,
too. That was the first video I shot. No, Rider, it was, how did that? The song was pretty much on like, it was like a cool vibe type song, cause I shot it on the block that my cousin got killed at. What's that? Tioga and Ricestown. I shot it right there. That's where he got killed at. So it was kind of like a vibe song for real, and like that's everybody's favorite song. Like, that song go crazy. Like, I be looking at the insights on the Apple Artist joint. Like, I'm ready to hit 60K on there right now.
I believe it.
And like, it was just a vibe for it. And I was like, I hear my cousin voicing this, like him, not even him rapping, just him talking to me. And then that's how, like, I put the whole news thing at the end of, like, and it's crazy because when I was in the studio, that's when I was like, I hear my cousin talking to me on this. So it's like, I typed in the murder on Google, and then I didn't know it was on the news because I don't watch the news like that. Like, I might.
Oh, wow, that's how you found out it was on the news.
Yeah, I never knew it was on the news. I just got a phone call like, oh, he got killed, and I'm like, all right. Damn. But I Googled it and it was on YouTube, like the newscast, it was on YouTube. So I downloaded it and I sent it to the engineer and I sent him a clip. I sent him the clip of him talking from a video and he just put it on the vocals.
Yeah, no, that was dope.
And then that's when I sent the same clips to the video, nigga. I got my man's Frames to shoot it. By the Ocean. That's the name on Instagram. By the Ocean. I got him to shoot the video, and he added the clips in there and made it look good. So the whole video, it was just a vibe. Like, it wasn't on nothing hype, no street music. It was, I mean, it's going to be for the street niggas. But just anybody that's going through anything, if you in the streets, you going to understand what I'm talking about in my music. So it's like, it wasn't even on no old guns and drugs. It was just like a vibe. Like, you going to feel what I'm saying. Like, still run with this. I ain't never heard, like, letting them know, like, I'm not hiding from nothing. I'm not saying, like, oh, I'm tougher than him, because I don't want nobody to be scared of me. I'm not saying I'm tougher than the next man, and I'm just letting them know, like, I ain't never hiding. Tell them boys, come get me.
I love it. Do you have any other favorites, any other songs that you feel like you got a story behind or you had an experience with?
The song the video I'm about to drop, the song is called Clear the Air. It was pretty much like, the song, it was based off, like, I just keep hearing a bunch of rumors about myself and a bunch of nonsense. So that's what made me, because the whole song was a freestyle. And I just keep hearing stuff. I'm hearing stuff about myself I didn't even know about myself. So it's like, the song was just like, all right, I was in the studio and they told me, like, yo, you heard whoop, 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 said this, you seen this, somebody sent me this about you. And I'm like, all right, like I said, I hit the studio about everything. Like, it was that song, Clear the Air. My song, Safe to Say. I think every song.
I like Safe to Say.
Yeah, every song on Bad Cut Baby, every song on there had a story behind it. Like Zone Now on there, that had a story. That was when I got out of the relationship I was in. Like, if you listen to that song, you would know I was talking about an ex-girl.
I was feeling like, just listening to all you music, I'm like, he a lover boy, low key.
It depends though. Like, now in this generation, it's hard to be a lover boy. So it's like, but yeah, that song I was talking about. I was talking about somebody I was dealing with at the time. They heard the song and then they was like, I guess one of their friends him. They was like, you was talking about her in the song. I was like, if that's how she want to take it, I mean, hey,
man,
no free promo. I'm not gonna say no names in the song. I just say a line and it'll catch you. Like, what's the song? It's called it's a recent song. It's on what did I say? What song was it? It's on what project is on? Trench Melodies. I forgot which song it is, but I was talking about somebody I was dealing with at that time too. And she was actually with me in the studio when I recorded the song. So when I said the line, like I said, I punched in, so I said the line and he stopped the song. I'm like, damn. I'm trying to see. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. We got the car. She was like, you was talking about being that. So I was like, hey.
Take
what
it or leave it. If the shoe fit.
What you think? But yeah, I think all my songs got a story to them though. It's some type of story. Like, even if it's not the whole song, certain lines in it is a story behind it. Because I got stories for days.
Ty Beats is saying Dancing with the Devil.
Dance with the Oh yeah, that's a song, Dance with the Devil. That was when he sent me a beat and I was like, this beat different. I was like, it's just a lot of songs, like, they just be hard as shit, and I don't be writing them. Like, Dance with the Devil, I didn't write that song. It's a couple songs I didn't write, and I just be sitting and I actually listen to them. Like, once I record a song and I get the song, my homeboy, true story, my homeboys or whoever I'm in the car with, they'll tell you, like, yo, this nigga done played this song 35 times since we left that studio. But, like, when I shot the video I just shot, I didn't know none of the words. Like, I knew certain words in it, but other than that, I had to listen to the song the whole day. He like, yo, you done playing it? I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, bro. I got to play it one more time. I promise. One more time. And I just keep playing the song back to back to back until I learn a substantial amount of words to make it look good when I shoot the video.
Wow. I feel like, just from the projects that you put out and, like, listening to music, I feel like even though you take long to make a song, I think you make a lot of songs. Yeah, because this is the thing, a lot of artists have, like, a lot of filler music. Like, they'll have their bangers, and then they'll have a couple songs in between that's just cool. Like, I feel like your projects be like hit after hit after hit after hit, and it's like, all right.
Yeah, I got a lot of throwaways though. I got about, I'm gonna say about 40 or 50 throwaways, and a lot of those songs I don't like them, but like just to keep my insights up, I might drop them, and then I take them down when I come. Like I dropped the song. It was the Shooters and Movers remix. It was the Quando Rondo Shooters and Movers song. I did a remix to it, and I dropped it for the meantime until I shot a video. And then once I shot the video, I dropped that song, and then I took it down and dropped Trench Melodies. Everybody kept telling me I should have put the Shooters and Movers on Trench Melodies.
Oh, okay.
That was just a song to like just to hold y'all up until the project done. Roll the dice. Yeah, roll the dice hard. That was a throwaway song. It was hard though.
Why was it a throwaway?
Cause at the time I was in a group called ATM. That was my uncle group. We fell out real bad, so I was like on some shady shit. Like I wasn't even on no shady shit. It was just like I'm not gonna drop the song because I said the group name in there. But then we got back cool for real. But then at the same time, I was gonna drop the song anyway because I'm like, regardless of what's going on, we still family for real. I'm gonna be even if I'm even though I'm not at ATM no more, that's gonna be my family for life. Like I'm gonna always be a part of that. So like I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna still drop the song. Plus everybody, I would drop the snip and everybody they like, oh yeah, this song hit.
That's what's up. Okay, so we got what you said coming. You said Clear the Air is coming out soon.
Yeah, my videographer, he was just in the comments. Snack still grinding. He said he was ready to email me the video.
Okay, shout out to him. He gonna get that video right. We all gonna be looking out for that, and we're excited for that. You thinking about dropping another project this year?
I want to drop at least like 3 more projects, to be honest.
Okay.
I want to drop a couple more projects, and I feel like I'm just going to get harder for real. Like right now, this not even me in my prime. It's just me dropping a lot of hard music. I feel like I'm just going to get harder though, cause like I like to switch it up. Like I'm gonna try to drop more versatile music. Like I've never been a love song type person, but everybody keeps telling me I should try.
I say go for it, cause you always talking about having something on your arm and something next to you and all of that, so you might as well.
Yeah, I mean, everybody keeps saying, even females, they be like, yo, you need to drop a love song. Like, G5, that song, it was the person, I guess you could say it was supposed to be like a twerk song. Like, because even my mother kept telling me, she was like, you need to drop some party music. And she was like, all you drop is street music. I'm getting tired of hearing about niggas getting shot and niggas this. You need to drop a song. She, I swear to God, believe it or not, she really called me. It was like, you need to drop a song so I can shake my ass. And I'm like...
Okay, Ma.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, because me and my mother so close in age. I'm 20. She's 30, I think 35, 36. So it's like, we more like, we got more of a brother and sister relationship than mother and son. So she called me, and I knew once she called me to it, I'm like, I guess I got to do it then. She one of my biggest fans. That's really my biggest fan. She be down there telling everybody, she be like, yeah, my son a famous rapper. And I be like, I'm not famous yet, Ma.
You famous in her eyes. Don't take that
from
her.
So even when she talks, she be like, I just laugh at it. She be like, yeah, I be at work, I be playing your music, I be telling my son a famous rapper. So I'm like, yeah, that's my biggest friend.
Shout out to her. Okay, well, we're going to be waiting for Clear the Air. Thank you so much for getting on here. This was so fun. Your supporters are everything, because they've been going hard in these comments.
I didn't even think it was going to be that many people in here.
No, they was going hard in these comments. We had some great views. We got some good insight on all of this music that you just dubbing out. Like, it's crazy. And again, like, I want to just circle back to my original conversation saying that you really shocked me. Like, you are so talented. Do not stop. I was really like, what? I didn't know who this was. Like, what is this? And then it was you and other people there too that were rapping and playing their music, and it was like,
yeah, man,
it's so much talent here. And
yeah, Quan, that's my best friend. We like Shaq and Kobe when it comes to doing songs together. That's been my
the one song, I don't know if you already put it out or not, I can't remember, but you had one song where y'all was just going back and forth, like,
oh yeah,
you tagging him and he tagging you. I was like, yo, this song crazy.
Yeah, it's called Slide. That song out, the video out on YouTube. It's called Slide. We got a part 2 that we ain't
If y'all don't listen to nothing else, please go listen to Slide. Like, that's the song where I was like, oh yeah, this is crazy.
We like Shaq and Kobe when we do music together. We just know it's gonna be hard. It's like, and we call it Shaq and Kobe, because like we really passing the ball to each other when it come to doing, like when we did the song, like where it was
That's
like
what it felt
we
like.
did
Like
one
hearing
whole
it
verse, but we was
musically,
like
that's
we
what
was
it
throwing
felt
it
like.
back and forth. We was throwing the verse back and forth. So it was like, yeah, pass the ball to me. Woo, woo, woo. And we made it like Shaq and Kobe.
Yes. All right, y'all. Here in the place to be. Shout out to D from the Gutta. Look out for Clear the Air. Go listen to Slide. If you have not listened to Slide, you have to. It's the hardest thing I ever heard in my life. Go get Trench Melodies. Listen to G5, FaceTime. Those are my favorites. And yeah, that's it. All right. Peace.
All right.